Well, hey there, and welcome to Jim's Kitchen. It's time to delve into another cookbook. This one is the Pooh Cookbook from 1969. It's absolutely so adorable. It is just full of so many cute little pictures as well as nice little sayings that come from the book. I'm going to be making 3 recipes from this book, and they all involve honey. I just love Pooh so much. Ever since I was a child, when I was young, I was actually in theater, and I even played Winnie the Pooh in a play. Such a special little guy. But I think my favorite character is probably Piglet. He's just so lovable. It's a great series. Come join me in the kitchen. Let's make some honey treats. The first thing I'm going to be making is some apricot honey muffins. Let's do it. What's really wild is that I just got this in a thrift store here in Oregon, and I just saw that this book was for sale at this bookshop in a place I used to live in a small town in Ohio. Now, is that a coincidence or what? I was meant to have this book. Grab a bowl, a stick of room temperature butter, a 1/4 cup of honey. Cream that together. You need a can of apricots, and you have to save the juice for later. So with the apricots, you're going to need to mash those up and add to the honey butter. I need 1 egg and a tablespoon of that apricot juice. Mix that together. Next, we need 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. I'll mix that in and add it to the mixture. Fold that in. Then fill those muffin cups halfway filled with the dough. And I'll bake them at 375 for about 30 to 35 minutes. Let's try that honey apricot muffin. Nice sweetness, and love that apricot. Pooh would be very happy. The next thing I'm going to make is a honey chocolate pie, but I'm going to be a bit different and use Mike's hot honey. It's going to be a spicy one. I need 1/2 cup of semisweet chocolate chips and a 1/2 stick of butter. I'll be melting this in the microwave. I've stirred it all together, and now I'm going to add and stir in a can of evaporated milk. In a bowl, I need to mix together a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 cup of honey. Mix that together. Mix in 2 beaten eggs and that chocolate mixture. Let's beat it all together. I'm going to pour that into a prepared crust. I'll cook this in a 375-degree oven for about 40 minutes, uncovered. And then I'm going to add some aluminum foil on top and cook it an additional 20 minutes. Allow to cool for an hour and then refrigerate. Let's top with some whipped cream and a drizzle of Mike's hot honey. Chocolate honey pie. Let's give this a try. I'm excited with that hot honey. Wow. It's wonderful. I love that honey. It's so tasty. It's something you can make too at home. And Pooh would be happy as ever. Oh, yum. Now I'm gonna make some coconut honey cookies. In a bowl, I need a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of honey, and some salt, and mix it together. I need 3 ounces of chocolate chips and a cup of condensed milk. I'm gonna put this in the microwave to melt. I'm gonna add that chocolate to the peanut butter mixture and stir it in. And then we add 1½ cups of shredded coconut and mix it in. Then we put heaping teaspoonfuls onto a cookie sheet. These get baked at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. Allow to cool on a cooling rack. Let's try these honey cookies. Ooh, they're really good. Very coconutty, and you can taste the honey as well. It's a fun cookie. Thank you so much for joining me in celebrating the Pooh Cookbook. It's been a lot of fun. I sure love all that honey. What do you get if you cross a bear with a skunk? Winnie the Pooh. Ew! Oh, bother.